Hello, welcome to Tuesday. We're at Restaurant Depot. We're doing reverse shopping. I'm going to Depot first because there's a few items I can only get here, and I need a lot of them. So I'm trying to scoop in early to snag them if I can, and then we'll go to Costco, and then we'll go back to the warehouse. So kind of reverse. Got a light shop for the morning as usual. Decent shop this afternoon. So gonna try and grab as much as I can this time around to lighten up the load for later, and then it's head down, just crushing the last bit of items in the database and get things ready for my first meeting with the customer tomorrow. The plan when I meet a customer is to go over their order guide, clean it up, add items that I want to be right in their face, remove items that is just clutter, and that way when I present it to them for the first time, this is their order guide. It's clean, it's concise, and hopefully it's a big win right out of the gate. And then I'll show them how to use the app, how to find other items, how to add things to their order guide, that sort of thing. So that's tomorrow. But today it's just the final cleanup and like I said, get that customer's order guide ready to go. It's funny, I was working on today's vlog this morning, and I use vidIQ's AI coach to kind of help me, craft titles, craft descriptions. Anytime I'm struggling, and it's not just like easy, and it looked at today's vlog and was like, this is a tough one because there's really not this, main story arc. There's not this main thing, and all the titles that I came up with are low ranking, like basically it was a shit vlog. The AI told me that it was like a shit vlog, but like, here's my recommendation: go with this title, or go with the title that kind of combines this and this. But because you mentioned this for tomorrow's vlog, make sure that you capture this moment so that this can be your title. Like, it already prompted me because I gave it information for today, right? I was like, oh, it's Taco Tuesday, and we're gonna make some tacos with a tri-tip, and and we're getting close to customer visit. Like, it's predicting, like, oh, you make sure you talk about this in your vlog so that this can be the title. And it was very interesting. But that's the first time that I've given the AI like what the vlog was about, and it go, yeah, I got nothing for you, it's a shit vlog. So yeah, and I actually got a quiet chuckle, but it did teach me. It is a coach. The way that the AI responds is it's trying to coach me on how to do better vlogs, how to make better titles, why this title works, why this description works. It does. It doesn't just give me the output, it tells me why it works. I love that because I'm learning so much. I really am. At the end of the day, that's what I want. I just want to be a better YouTuber. 11 a.m. Everybody's out, gone for the day. My brother just went to Costco to grab the one thing I couldn't get, and I forgot to get it at the other location just because, again, it wasn't on my list. But so he'll be back there and back quickly, and then he'll probably want to pack things up and get out of here. I am just watching videos and entering the last couple of my invoices, and then I will just be cranking on items. Like I said, just tedious work, which I don't honestly mind doing. Like, I did this stuff at Cox before I became a supervisor, just data entry and just kind of stuff, changing names, deleting items, that sort of thing. I didn't realize how many items we had in our database when I took this project on. Yeah, it's crazy insane, but almost done. And it's just a matter of just finding time to do it, on the slow days. Because, like I said, it's 11 o'clock and we're pretty much done for the day. Like, if we didn't have the app, I could just pack things up and leave for the day. Just be done. So that's kind of how that plays. Whereas like tomorrow, Thursday, Fridays for sure, sometimes I don't get out of here till 3 o'clock. Like, my day just goes that long. So it's one of the things we talk about on and often. It's nice having slow days like Tuesdays and Saturdays where, we're done by like 11, 12 o'clock. So it's nice that we kind of get that ebb and flow. Some days are a complete shit show, and others are daisies. All right, let's roll out. It's a gym day. Let's get it over with, okay? So I'm finally catching up on some vlogs. It's been weeks since I've actually locked in, and like watched some vlogs that all the creators that I fallen in love with. As I've said numerous times recently, I am obsessed with Arc Raiders, the video game. So I've been watching a lot of streams on Twitch and watching videos with my other account, Clintus Games, on tips and tricks and strategy guides and all that stuff, just on, hey, A, how to understand the game better, and B, how to be better at the game. And so I haven't been watching vlogs, which, as I mentioned last week, is reflective of the vlogs, because if I'm not thinking about the vlog, if I'm not watching vlogs, I'm not thinking about vlogs, then therefore I'm not thinking about this vlog. Also, all my free time is in that world, right? And it's not necessarily something that's easy to share on the vlog. I stream on my Twitch channel, and so I've been doing more of that recently. But the funny thing is, right before Arc Raiders came out and I started playing it, we were talking about New World, and I was obsessed with New World. And to be fair, I watched a video just the other day on New World, and immediately had that feeling of like, oh man, I should log in and play a little bit. But I'm like, right now I'm so locked in on Arc Raiders that if I logged into New World to do anything on New World, the entire time I'd be thinking about Arc Raiders. So I'm like, I'm not ready yet. Arc Raiders I'll hit a plateau. It'll happen. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna hit a plateau, and I'm like, all right, cool. The hype is worn off a little bit. Now I can jump back over to New World, play that for a little bit. But for now, I'm all about Arc Raiders. Anyway, Evan Lindy, a vlogger that I found, I think it's been about a year or so since I found him. Real professional, real cinematic vlogs. He has this whole like color profile and style that he uses that I really like. It's like a signature. It's like his vibe that he puts on his videos with the lighting and whatnot. He uses these little portable lights. He's got like a blue one and an orange one. He's always setting them up, and it really just kind of puts his own flair on his vlog. Anyway, he started a daily vlog, and I am super pumped. He mentioned it to me prior to starting that he was going to be doing this, and so I was really pumped when he said that, because he went from like posting once a week or a couple times a month to twice a week, and then he's ratcheted up to daily now. And so I just finally, 10 days late, right, because today's the 11th, jumping into his vlogs. So I watched like the first 3, I think, and I also went back to the end of season 2 to watch his recap of his whole like last year, which is pretty wild. When you recap a whole year like that, to see someone's adventures, it's kind of wild. But again, it's awesome that he has all those memories captured and both shared on YouTube, but also just on his hard drive. It's capturing video of your life truly is magical, and I highly recommend everyone do it. Even if you don't post it, even if you record video and never take it off of your phone, I highly recommend you record video of anything and everything you would like to keep a memory of, if that makes sense, right? Anything and everything. I mean, we take photos of dumb stuff all the time, right? Take video, sights and sounds and motion. It's so worth it. To this day, I find random videos on my hard drives, in my phone. Like the iPhone will do like the memories. This day 10 years ago, it'll like randomly show a photo or video. The videos of the kids like 15 years ago, 10 years ago, like it's magical. It really is. But just today, I was going through my hard drive, because the computer I use at work is my old iMac. So I used that was my main computer for a long time. I edited on there, and so it was like I was doing backups with that new hard drive I bought, and it said I had all these files I had up. I'm like, what file? So I started just kind of going through my folders, going like, well, why are these files having to be backed up? Figured that out. Wasn't what I thought it was. But while I was going through these folders, I found a folder called Need to Edit. And it's videos from Halloween at Lolamai. The kids are little. There's some videos from, what was the other thing? It was Lolamai, Halloween, and something else. I can't remember what the other one was, but it was basically 2 events I never edited the videos. I don't know why they're in a folder called Need to Edit. It was obviously at a time that I either wasn't daily, or it was video that didn't make the vlog. I don't know, but again, I stumbled across it and I was like, oh shit, some old ass video of the kids. I love it. Okay, so today's workout, it's week 2. It's called the load week, and we're doing chest and back. We've got barbell bench press, seated cable row, overhand grip, dumbbell bench press, overhand grip, lat pull downs, high cable flies, standing cable pull over rope. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 workouts. All right. Let's get over there, shall we? It's been a while since I made a protein shake, and Tiffany was just asking me yesterday, I think. It was either yesterday or this morning if I've been taking my creatine, and I kind of was like, no. I said, I haven't been making shakes. I only ever put it in my shake, which I do 3 or 4 times a week. What I should do is I should take some of that creatine to work with me and put it in my bone broth. I do the sweet bone broth in my coffee in the mornings. The chocolate is the best, in my opinion. Tiffany, I think, just opened a bag of vanilla, so she's doing vanilla. I wasn't crazy about that one. And then I had the save your bone broth at work. And so what I should do is I should put a scoop of the creatine in my bone broth at work and sip on that. And that way I'm getting a guaranteed 5 milligrams. You should be doing 5 milligrams, 5 grams. You should be doing 5 grams of creatine every day, 10 if you want those cognitive benefits. So if I could do, I probably should put it in my coffee in the morning. Actually, now that I think about it, I should put it in my coffee every morning. You can put it in hot stuff, right? Now that I say that, it doesn't say anything about being. I should probably Google if you don't lose any benefits in a hot liquid. It doesn't say cold. It just says add a scoop to water, juice, your favorite liquid. Stir well until powder is completely dissolved. I should do that. I should just put a scoop with my bone broth and a creatine every morning in my coffee. Then I'm guaranteed to get that 5 minimum. And if I get another 5 later, that's the bonus. And we just solved the problem. Anyway, I am going to go stream on Twitch, play some Arc Raiders until Tiffany gets home. And then we're going to do some tacos because it's Tuesday. Leftover tri-tip, corn tortillas, a little bit of cheese, Los Muertos, pineapple habanero salsa. That's it. That's all we need. Tiff's got some green onions. I'll throw a little green onions on a couple of them just to try it out. Not traditionally what I would put, but then again, we're using pineapple habanero salsa. There's nothing traditional about it. And for the record, we have lots and lots more. Drill that in there. Just did a quick walk with Cade. He got out early from work today, and he texted me when I was streaming, and I didn't see it until I was done streaming and getting ready for dinner. So I told him, I said, hey, I'm doing dinner real quick, but I'm down for a walk afterwards, just to push my steps to a power day. So just did a quick walk around the block, and now I'm heading back home to spend the night with Tiffany. This is pretty good. Those are meh. Those are good. But these are, I'm so happy I got these.
Rinse and repeat forecast. The same thing every single day.
Not for you.
Mid to upper 50s with overnight lows in the 60s. Feeling a little bit cooler
You smell it?
during the nighttime hours.
Oh, 9 p.m. It's not that late, but I'm tired. I've been staring at the screen for too long, putting orders in. Been listening to Nybeats over on Twitch. She's a DJ, and I can't remember if Kate introduced me to her or we just mutually found her at the same time. I don't remember, but anyway, it's been fun to watch her grow. She's absolutely
killing it on Twitch right now. In fact, right now she has 1,000 viewers. You know, insane sub count. Like I remember watching her with like 100 viewers and just watch her stream get better and better, and her better as a DJ. I've seen her DJ at like big events. It's just one of those. I almost forgot that it's been 3 years since I was streaming on Twitch full time. This Arc Raiders has kind of brought me back into an old group of friends and an old group of colleagues, you know, because I'm playing a game that they're all playing, they're all streaming, and so I've been hanging out on Twitch a lot more lately, and it just reminded me that it's been 3 years, and so I just kind of had this moment of like reflection that, you know, watching my friends still stream full time, and nothing's changed for them, right? Like they're just doing the same thing they were doing 3 years ago, and I miss it. I definitely miss it. I miss being part of the Twitch community and being part of, you know, I miss my community. You know, this last couple months of me streaming more regularly again and seeing old faces come back. Even like this last week, I saw some faces in chat that I haven't seen in years, and just felt good. Felt good to have those moments back. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow.